हेलो एंड वेलकम गाइस। जैसे कि पिछले वीडियो में हमने देखा था वेरिएबल्स के बारे में, हाउ वी कैन डिक्लेयर देम, व्हाट आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ वेरिएबल्स सच एज कॉन्स्ट, लेट एंड var। सो आज के इस वीडियो में हम देखने वाले व्हाट आर डेटा टाइप्स, ओके, एंड आल्सो वी आर गोइंग टू सी टाइप कन्वर्जन। सो इफ यू हैवंट वॉच आवर प्रीवियस वीडियो, अगर आपने पिछले वाला वीडियो नहीं देखा हो तो आप हमारी प्लेलिस्ट चेक कर सकते हैं जावास्क्रिप्ट सीरीज की, वहां पे आपको वीडियो मिल जाएगा, ठीक है। सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग आवर टाइम लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर वीडियो। तो सबसे पहले मैंने यहाँ पे क्या किया है, मैंने दो फाइल्स क्रिएट किए। फर्स्ट इज tut2.html एंड दिस इज tut2.js, ओके। सो tut1html और tut1.js जो फाइल है वो कल के वीडियो की है, और या फिर वी कैन से प्रीवियस वीडियो की है, ओके। सो डोंट बॉदर अबाउट इट, इसका कोड में गिटहब में पुश किया हुआ है, तो आप वहां से देख सकते हो, ओके। सो आफ्टर दैट व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू सी नाउ, व्हाट आई हैव डिड इज, मैंने सबसे पहले एक बॉयलर प्लेट लोड की है यहाँ पे HTML की, एंड आई हैव जस्ट रिटर्न और आई हैव जस्ट मेड वन h1 टैग, ओके, एंड आई हैव जस्ट कनेक्टेड माय जावास्क्रिप्ट फाइल ओवर देयर व्हिच इज tut2.js। सो मैं ये बंद कर दूंगा, और यू कैन ऑल्सो हिट Ctrl+V टू क्लोज दैट, ओके, दिस साइड बार। सो उसके बाद हम क्या देखेंगे, और मैंने यहाँ पे क्या किया हुआ है, यहाँ पे मैंने राइट क्लिक करके ओपन विथ लाइव सर्वर करके यहाँ पे मैंने वो लाइव सर्वर में ओपन किया हुआ है, ओके। सो दैट यू कैन सी माय h1 इज ऑलरेडी printed over here, okay। So to check whether our JavaScript file is connected or not, what I will do is, मैं यहाँ पे एक console.log और console का स्टेटमेंट लिख दूंगा, like log, and I will say hello world। So if it get printed over here, yes, then I can say my file is connected to my HTML file, okay। So what I will do, I will just erase this। सबसे पहले मैं यहाँ पे एक कमेंट डालूंगा, डेटा, ओके, डेटा टाइप्स, ओके। सो व्हाट आई विल डू, ओके। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल डेटा टाइप्स क्या होते हैं, ओके। सो व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन फॉर डेटा टाइप? सो इट इज और इट डिफाइंस और डिस्क्राइब द डेटा विच वी स्टोर इन आर वेरिएबल। सो लाइक अगर आपने एक वेरिएबल में डेटा स्टोर किया है, लाइक वेरिएबल x equals to 2, okay, so what is this type of data, okay, what is the type of this data? So it defines that, okay, and this is our variable. So first of all, what I will do is, I will just create, or I will just write a definition over here. So what is data type, okay. So I will just say it describes the data stored in our variable, okay, stored in our API, okay. So it just defines or describes the data which is stored in our variable. So again, next question, what are the different types of data? So like what are the different types of data? So why I'm writing this comment, because when you check my GitHub or check our GitHub repository, so you can easily understand so how our flow is, okay। सबसे पहले हमने क्या डिस्कस किया, इसलिए मैं ये कमेंट यहाँ पे मेंशन कर रहा हूँ। सो उसके बाद देखेंगे व्हाट आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ डेटा। तो डिफरेंट टाइप्स के डेटा कौन कौन से है? तो सबसे पहले जो डेटा आता है वो है लाइक बुलियन, ओके। और डोंट वरी, हम क्या करेंगे, एक ईच डेटा टाइप को सेपरेट से पढ़ेंगे आगे, ओके, इन डीप। सो लाइक फर्स्ट इज बुलियन, सेकेंड वन इज स्ट्रिंग, okay, or third one is number, fourth one is object, okay, and fifth one is array। सो ऑब्जेक्ट और एरे मैंने अभी तक कवर नहीं किया हुआ, इसलिए हम ये सेपरेट वीडियो में देखेंगे, बट आई विल कवर दिस 3 डेटा टाइप्स इन दिस वीडियो, ओके। So I will just give example, okay, but I will not cover full concepts of object and array in this video, okay, at right now, because we are going to make this video separate, तो ये बाद में डिस्कस करेंगे, ठीक है। तो these are the different types of data. So first of all, एक एक डिटेल में पढ़ने से पहले हम क्या करेंगे, सबसे पहले एक इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन होता है, वो why data types are important. ठीक है, डेटा टाइप्स क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. अभी मैं यहाँ पे क्या करूंगा कि आपको एग्जांपल दूंगा, why data types are important. TAMP. Okay, so because without data type we cannot get or we may not we cannot get desired outputs. Okay, so अगर मान लो कि मुझे एक 2+4 का आउटपुट चाहिए, ठीक है, मतलब what is 4+2 और 2+4 we get 6, but if I did not specify correct data type, so I may get I will not get error, but I may get wrong output. Okay, अगर मुझे 4+2 का आउटपुट मुझे 6 चाहिए, ठीक है, पर हमें 6 नहीं मिल रहा. वो क्यों नहीं मिल रहा? क्योंकि हमने डेटा टाइप रॉन्ग डिफाइन किया हुआ है वहां पे. जस्ट आई विल गिव जस्ट एग्जांपल. सो व्हाट वी विल डू, वी विल जस्ट डिक्लेयर अ वेरिएबल कॉल्ड x over here which I will set to 2. Okay, and again one variable called y which is equal to 4 like this. Okay, I will not do like this. I will just declare the variable in a string data type. Okay, so don't worry about number and string. I'm just going to describe more about this. Okay, so what this is, we have defined different data types. अगर मैं ये दो different data types define करता हूँ और मैं ये क्या करूँगा, log में just print कर दूंगा like x plus y. ठीक है, I want x plus y. मुझे आउटपुट क्या मिलना चाहिए, मुझे आउटपुट 6 मिलना चाहिए, पर यहाँ पे मुझे आउटपुट कुछ अलग ही मिलेगा. व्हाट आई विल गेट 24. ठीक है, ये क्यों हुआ? क्योंकि मैंने सही से डेटा टाइप डिफाइन नहीं किया हुआ यहाँ पे. ओके, ये एज स्ट्रिंग डेटा टाइप ट्रीट हो रहा है और यहाँ पे एज ये भी अभी स्ट्रिंग ही ट्रीट हो रहा है. क्योंकि अगर जब हम स्ट्रिंग और स्ट्रिंग को कॉन्केटिनेट करते या फिर स्ट्रिंग और नंबर को ऐड करते, तो वो जो नंबर डेटा टाइप है वो स्ट्रिंग में बदल जाता है. ओके, सो मैं इसके बारे में और आगे डिस्कस करूंगा. ओके, टिल दैट यू जस्ट फोकस ऑन दिस एग्जांपल. ओके, अगेन व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू डू, आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू say here it converts number data type to string. ओके, अब ये क्या होता है, ये नंबर डेटा टाइप स्ट्रिंग में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है. ओके, सो दिस डज नॉट मेक एनी सेंस. ओके, सो इफ यू वांट 2 plus 4 6, so we will have to perform some different task. Okay, so what I will do, I will just comment this. Okay, so and again what I will do, I will just show one example again. यहाँ पे मैं अलर्ट और प्रॉम्प्ट यूज कर रहा हूँ. अगर आपको नहीं पता अलर्ट और प्रॉम्प्ट क्या है, सो आई विल कवर दिस, बट आई विल जस्ट से प्रॉम्प्ट एक पॉपअप होता है जिससे हम वहां पे इनपुट देते हैं. लाइक इफ यू फिल एनी फॉर्म. ओके, आप जब कौन सा फॉर्म फिल करते हो कौन से भी वेबसाइट पे, it is like that. So just wait and watch. Okay, so what I will do, I will just declare a variable called, or I will just declare a let. Okay, I will just use let. I will say this as a prompt. मैं इसका नाम prompt दूंगा इस वेरिएबल का. ओके, कुछ भी दे सकते हो आप, x भी दे सकते हो, y भी दे सकते हो. तो मैं क्या करता हूँ, एक prompt की वजह में x दे देता हूँ. ओके, एंड आई विल जस्ट से prompt. ओके, जैसे console.log एक लॉग करने की टेक्निक होती है या फिर मेथड होती है, वैसे ही प्रॉम्प्ट एक मेथड होती है. और व्हाट इज मेथड, आई विल आल्सो डिस्क्राइब व्हाट इज मेथड इन दिस वीडियो. ओके, सो प्रॉम्प्ट टिल नाउ you just have to focus over here. Prompt, again what I will do, I will just say what is the number to be added in 2. Okay, so what I will do, when I will just prompt this. Okay, so you can see what is the number to be added in a 2. So what I will do, I can specify a value over here. Okay, and what I will do, I will just log this prompt value. Okay, so that you can see what I have printed over here. Okay, so what I will do, I will just log this prompt. Okay, so I will just say what is the number to be added into, I want to add a 2 into. So okay, so what we can say, we can get console.log. Okay, I will just again run this again and I will just say okay, so we get 2 in our console. Okay, so if I refresh this again, So what this will do, this will again create a prompt. Okay, so if I mention 4 over here, so what I get in a console, I get 4 in a console. So similarly, if you have practiced the variable session, or if you have practiced more, so you might know about prompt. Okay, or you might know that we can declare anything in our variables. Okay, तो मैंने वैसे ही एक प्रॉम्प्ट यहाँ पे डिक्लेयर किया हुआ है. प्रॉम्प्ट मतलब आपको समझ में आ ही गया होगा अभी कि प्रॉम्प्ट मतलब क्या होता है. एक पॉपअप होता है जो हमसे एक इनपुट पूछता है. ओके, सो it is like a form, so that we have to what we have to do, we have to just mention a value over here. Okay, so if I just like say my name, so my name will be get printed over here. So like okay, and you can see Raj is printed over here. Okay, so this is one method to create a prompt. Okay, so I have just logged my value. So what I will do, I will just use this value which is stored in X. Like if a prompt is created and it is saying what is the number to be added in to be added in a 2. So what I will do, I will just store this in another variable. So I will just say let y equals 2, and I will just say 2. Okay, so I want to add my 2, or I want to add this number which I have taken in prompt to this y. So what I will do, I will just create a 2. Okay, and I will just, what I will do, I will just console log. Okay, I will just console log this x and plus and this y. So let's see what we get. Okay, so what we get, I will just refresh this again. Okay, so what we get what is the number to be added into. So I will just say 2, and we know 2 plus 2 is 4, but what we get, so what the result we will get, you will just watch over here. Okay, you can just watch over here. So we get 22, हमें 22 मिल रहा है. अभी क्यों 22 क्यों मिल रहा है मुझे. ओके, so ये जो आउटपुट मैं यहाँ पे प्रिंट कर रहा हूँ या फिर ये स्टोर कर रहा हूँ, so ये जो आउटपुट है वो एक स्ट्रिंग में बदल जा रहा है. लाइक वी डिस्कस्ड ओवर हियर, इट कन्वर्ट्स टू स्ट्रिंग. सिमिलरली दिस हैज बीन कन्वर्टेड, दिस डेटा हैज बीन कन्वर्टेड to the string. Okay, so this is the logic behind this. So this is one of the example which I have created. Okay, so that you may get more knowledge about this. Okay, this concept. So why data types are important. So to solve that, there is a concept of data or type conversion which we are going to discuss further. But before that, we will just have a look at some data type in detail. So like Boolean, string, number, object, array. So not object and array, but we'll just have a look at number, string and Boolean. Okay, so first of all we'll start with Boolean. So I will just comment over here and I will just say Boolean. So what is Boolean? Okay, so Boolean is just what you can say, Boolean is just a second. Yes, before Boolean I want to cover one more topic, which is how the result is evaluated. Okay, but so see, like JavaScript result evaluation. Okay, like this. So what I will do, I will just create let. Okay, I will just store x. I will just give the variable of x. So I will just 2 add plus 2 plus 8, and also I will, what I'm going to do, I will just add a string over here. Okay, I will just add Raj. Okay, so if you console this x, I will just write a console statement over here and console.log x. So what I get, I just get 10 Raj. Okay, so what happening is, यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, जो हमारा रिजल्ट होता है वो कैसे इवेल्युएट होता है. ठीक है, वो लेफ्ट टू राइट से इवेल्युएट होता है. इट इवेल्युएट्स फ्रॉम लेफ्ट टू राइट. लाइक फर्स्ट it runs this. Okay, then it runs this. Like then we get 2 plus 8, which is 10, and this is converted into string. Okay, as number, as I have mentioned here, number is converted into string when we add it with string. Okay, and this is then we get this output. Okay, so just this is also one important point which I have to discuss with you. Okay, so I have just done that. So what I will do now, okay, and similar is there for vice versa. Like what you do, like if you do like add string with number, so what happen will, what will be happen, like string will be shown first, and after that we get like 2 plus 4. Okay, so what we'll get, like 2 plus 4, which is 24. And why I'm getting 24 here over here, not 6, because now this is already converted to string. But before this, what was happening is it was running like this. So I used to get like 10 over here, because first it calculates, so it don't know that this type is called number data type. Okay, so इसको पता नहीं है कि इसे number data type कहते हैं. So what it does is it considers this as a number data type. Okay, and after it used to get उसको पता चलता है कि यहाँ पे, अरे यार यहाँ पे string है. Okay, so what it does is it also convert this 10 to the string. Okay, so that's why we are getting 24 in our next example. Okay, so I will just comment this. So after this what I will do, इसके बाद मैं क्या करूँगा कि यहाँ पे हम अभी separately हर एक डेटा टाइप के बारे में देखेंगे. सो फर्स्ट विल कवर अ बूलियन. सो आई लाइक BOOLEAN. व्हाट इज बूलियन? सो बूलियन एक वैल्यू होती है जो कि हमें ट्रू और फॉल्स में मिलती है. ओके, इसके सिर्फ दो ही वैल्यू हो सकते हैं, एक तो ट्रू या फिर फॉल्स. लाइक व्हाट वी विल डू, वी विल जस्ट आई विल जस्ट से इट कैन हैव ओनली 2 values. And what are the 2 values, or what are the 2 values which are true and false? Okay, it can have only 2 values, true and false. So boolean means a data type which has only 2 values, called true or false. So what I will do, we will just see an example over here. Like what I will declare a variable in a let like x equals to 1. Okay, and also I will declare another variable like let y equals to also 1. Okay, and also I am going to declare another variable called let z equals to 2. Okay, so what I will do, I will just log the statement like x is equals to, okay, x is equals to 1. Now what this is doing, it is saying that x is equal to 1, and if this is true then we will get boolean or we will get true, or whether this is, and if this gets false, so we will get false statement over here. Like अगर ये true, ये condition true रही, like we have mentioned this condition, if this is true then we will get true, and if this is false, okay, and we know this is true, that x has been set equal to 2. Okay, and if you might be wondering that why I have used 2 equal to signs, we are also going to discuss that in next chapter. Okay, or next videos. So x is equal to 1, and I know that x is equal to 1, so I will just console log this condition, and what I will get is I will get true. Yes, the value which you are declaring over here is true. It has been already set to x equals to 1, and the value which you are telling to us is 1, and it is true. Okay, but if I say like x is equal to 2, so what I will get? I will get false, because x is not equal to set with 2 or something like that. The value of x is 1. Okay, so like console.log x equals to 2, इसलिए मुझे false यहाँ पे print हो गया है. और अगर मैं यहाँ पे what we say x equals to 2 किया तो false है x, and what I say x is equal to y, अगर ये condition true हुई तो मुझे अभी true मिलना चाहिए यहाँ पे. Yes, x is equal to true, so it is saying that true. Okay, so this is boolean, that we only get the value of true and false in boolean. Okay, so this is the boolean data type. Okay, so also we can store a variable of true. Okay, so like I can create a var variable which is called a boolean. Okay, and I will set this to true. Okay, TRUE, or also I can set these to false, and when I console log this boolean, like boolean, then I will get true. Okay, and if I set these to false, then what I will get? I will get false over here. So you can also name this anything like a, then instead of printing a boolean, I got error. So instead of printing Boolean, I will just print A because Boolean was not defined. So like I get false, and if I change this to true, so what I will get? I will get true. Okay, so this is Boolean data type. Okay, after that, what we are going to do? We are going to discuss about like another data type, which is string. Okay, so what I will do, I will just give the heading called string. So as we have conducted a mini example above, so you might know what string data type is, but still I am going to explain the string data type over here. Okay, so what is string data type? So first of all, let's see what is string data type. Okay, so a series of character like your name means, what I mean to say is series of character like what I should give you here, like Steve Smith. Okay, so it is a series of character. As you can see, it is a text, it is a series of character. So that type is called as string data type. So it is always written in double quotes or single quotes. As you can see, I have written this in double quotes. So it is always being written in single or double quotes. Like if I want to declare a variable, just I will mention this point. It is always written in double quotes, double quotes like this. Okay, like this, or single quotes which are like this. Okay, so it is always written in this double quotes or single quotes. Okay, so when you are declaring any variable like let, okay, so if I am declaring x to a string, so what I can do, I will always declare the string data type in double inverted commas or single inverted commas. So if I am using single inverted comma, so it might look like this. So like Steve Smith. Okay, or you can also declare like Steve Smith like this. Okay, so it does not change this value. The value remains the same, but you can use either these. Okay, so it is optional. Okay, so I like to use a single inverted comma, so you may like double inverted commas. It's up to you. Okay, so after that, one more point, if you want to use quotes inside a quotes, then you can also use quotes inside a quotes. Like I will create a y variable over here, then I can also use like it's okay, I will just say single inverted comma, it's okay. But you cannot do like this, like let z equals to, and you cannot do like, okay, so I just created, so it's okay, so I will again it's okay. So what will happen is I will get error, and you can see I got error, 4 errors over here. Okay, so you cannot declare a variable which has quotes inside a quotes, or quotes inside a same quotes inside a quotes. Okay, like if you want to do this, then what you can do, you have to do this. So you have to first use double quotes, then like to use the, what we can say, this grammatical symbol. So what you have to do is you have to wrap up this in double inverted commas. Okay, so it is mandatory, you have to do that. Okay, so I will just say, this not correct. Okay, so अगर आपको ये डिक्लेयर करना होगा तो आपको ये कुछ रूल्स फॉलो करने पड़ेंगे. Okay, so after that, after string, what we will discuss, I will discuss about numbers. Okay, so I will just say numbers. So what I will do, I will just say I I will just say like 1 point over here can be written with or without decimals. So like can be written with or without decimals. Okay, so what number data type do is it defines a number. Like what we can do, like say, let's see an example. So let x equals to 20.00. So we can declare a variable number directly with a number. We don't need to write any double quotes or single quotes. So x equals to this number, and we can write this in decimals. So I have just written in these decimals with given decimals, or we can also write like this. So like let y equals to 20. So I can also write this. Okay, so x has been already declared. So okay, I'll just comment this off. Okay, so you can also use without decimals. So like you can also declare without decimals. So this is the number type. Okay, to check whether this number type is something, and also I will just discuss this point afterward, but before that I will just say you can also create a variable like let, and if the number is too large or too small, so if the number is too large, okay, large, or too small, so how you can declare, you can also declare that number is like, if you have 114 00000, if this is the case, so how you can declare that, you can also declare like 114. Okay, then you have to say like e, then how many zeros, so I have 5 zeros over here. So what this is, this number will be represented as 1140000, okay, 5 zeros. And if the number is too large, like let z equals to what we can say 0 point, like if the number is like 0.00114, so what we can do, instead of doing this, what we can do, 114, okay, then again e, then how much number after the decimal, okay, how much zeros after the decimal, so we can write -5. Okay, so like it can be written like, so 0.00114. So there are 5 decimal after there are the 5 zeros after the decimal, like 1 2 3 4 and 5. So the number is too short, you can write like this, and if the number is too big, you can like write like this, and if the number is too short, you can write like this. So I have declared y already. So what I will do, I will just declare this to a and this to b. So this is a and this is b. Okay, so like that. So this is one method. Okay, and yes, the point which I was covering before this is, if you want to check the data type of any declared variable, so what you can do, you can just say type. Okay, type of. Okay, this is the default JavaScript method. So you have to give parentheses over here, and you just have to define what you want to know about. So what is the data type of a, and I'll just save this. Okay, and I will just console. What I will do, I will just write a console statement over here, and I will just say type of a. So I will get to know the type of a, whether it is number or whether it is string. Okay, so like you can get, see, you can get a number. So if I declare like this to true, okay, like true, so what I will get, I will just say a type of a is boolean, and if I just say it also false, okay, so what I will get, I will say it is like a boolean. Okay, and if I set it to string, okay, like I will say like hello, so what I will get, it is a type of string. And also if I set empty string over here, so what I will get, I will string. But and if I mention a number inside a string like 1 2 3, so what I will get, I will get a string, because it is declared in a double quotes or single quotes. Okay, so if you want to check that whether the data type of this variable is number or something other than that, so you can use a type of, and you can also console log this statement. Or what you can do, you can also create an alert. So alert is a function, by default a function or method, which you can create an alert pop-up over here on this window. Okay, so alert, do not worry, I will discuss about this in Windows Object Model. okay, sorry, browser object model, so do not worry about that. Okay, so I will just create alert and I will just say type of, and what, and then parentheses are must, otherwise you may get error over here, and you have to describe something in this. So otherwise you may get error. So I am getting the error over here, and you see white dot over here. This is saying that you have not saved your document. Okay, so this represents that. Okay, so after that, what I will do, I will just say I want to know the data type of a variable. I will just save this. Then alert will be created over here, and it will say the alert, the type which you want to know about a is number. Okay, so it is of number data type. So you can know the data type like this. So I will just comment this off. Okay, so I'll just comment this, control KC. So this is completed now. So number data types are completed, then strings, then boolean. So what I will do, I will just give an example of object. So what is object? So I will just give an example. I will not go deep into this because we will cover this in later. Okay, cover this in later video. Okay, so in further videos we are also going to discuss about arrays and some of the methods, functions and all that. So you don't need to worry about this alert and this like by default type of method or something like that. Okay, so what it is, I am going to show some examples of objects. So how objects are declared. Objects are declared in a curly braces. So like if you create a variable a which is equals to, now you set the variable to 1 2 3. Okay, ये आप करते थे like string. Okay, so we don't do this with objects. What we do, we declare a variable like this and we give a curly brackets. Okay, so this is the object. So now if we say log the type of, and we'll just say a. So what we'll get, I will just get our object over here. Okay, and if there is an array, I will just copy this. So object is over till now. Okay, we will discuss more about this in later videos. And if we say example of array, okay, and now instead of how array is declared, instead of curly brackets, the brackets used here are, okay, these square brackets are used. Okay, so it also declares the type of this data object, because it does not treat array as a separate data type. Okay, so instead of saying array is data type, we can also, what you can do, you can just add array to this. Okay, so I will just, okay, so when you declare any object or any array, it shows the data type of object. Okay, so it is not, we can say, a separate data type. Okay, so this is array. So these are some of the data types. Okay, so this is over till data types. यहाँ पे data types हमारा जो सेशन होता है वो खत्म होता है. इसके बाद जो सेशन स्टार्ट होगा वो है हमारा type conversion. So what are type conversions? So I will just say, I will just declare that type conversion. So type conversion. So what are type conversion? Type conversion is converting a data type to another data type. Like I will just say converting data to another data type. Okay, so this is a type conversion. I will just quickly give some of the examples. So how you can convert a string to number, or number to string, or boolean to string, or boolean to number. Okay, so there are some of the by default methods of JavaScript, or by default functions which automatically converts your data to string, or your to number, or to boolean. Okay, so there are some by default method which is created by JavaScript. Okay, so you don't need to create your own functions or method. So we will discuss more about method and functions in later videos. Till now, you just have to know that a method is a process which converts something to something. Okay, or it returns something. If I put any input in my method, so I get output. Okay, so just consider the method or function as it is now. Okay, so after that, what I will do, how do we use that? Okay, so as I have discussed, we use by default methods or functions by given by JavaScript. So how you can convert a string to number? So I will just say 1 or string to number. Okay, so how I can do that? So I have a method called by default method called number, as you have seen, by default method of type of alert. Okay, so similarly there is a method called number. Okay, so I will just use that. Method is used to convert data to, or we can say convert a number, convert a string to a number, convert a string to a number. Okay, so this is the method. So we'll just see practical example for that. So I will just declare a variable called x, or I can declare a. Okay, so what I will do, I will just set it to something like this 3.14. okay, so this is, if you want to know what is the data type of this a, so you can just log and we can just say type of. Okay, type of, and I will just mention a over here. So what I will get string over here, because we have covered this number in a single quotes. Okay, so this is returning a string. So what I want to do, I want to convert this to a number. So what I can do, I will just say capital N and after this number, and what I will do, I will give some parentheses, and I will mention the variable which I want to, or I will mention the data which I want to convert to a number. So I want to convert a, means this, to a number. So what I will do, number, and I will say that convert this variable or this data to a number. So when I will do this, and I will just log this, I will just log this. Okay, I will just cut paste over here, and when I will just log this, see, you get the number is converted into 3.14, which is the string is converted into a number. Okay, so you can, what you can do, you can also console log the type of, so like type type of type of, and I will again paste that over here. So I will get what I will get. See, I will get a number. So finally you have converted a string to a number. But what if I say blank? Okay, I want to convert this blank into a number. So what will be the output? So I will just log this again. Okay, so if I say this, then blank string or blank variable which is in a string is converted into 0. Okay, always. So after that, what if I say that I want to convert this my spelling to a number? So what I will get, I will just get NaN. ठीक है, so यहाँ पे मुझे क्या मिलता है, NaN मिलता है. मतलब NaN मतलब क्या होता है? NaN means, what I will do, I will just give this example, it's a separate one. Okay, so I will just, so you can see actually what we are doing. So I will just control K C. Okay, and I will just declare another variable, let's call P. Okay, and I will just say it as a, not, it's like a Raj. Okay, I will give myself my name over here, and I will just say number. Okay, I want to convert this B to a number. Okay, sorry, not N, B. So what I will do, I will just console log this, log. Okay, and I will just log this number B. So what it will say, it will say NaN. What NaN stands for? NaN stands for not a number. Okay, means there must be some number over here, so that it must convert something to some number. Okay, if you declare any characters over here, so it is not going to convert that into a number. Okay, so make sure that you have checked this, or you have done what I have said previously. Okay, so what I will do after that, anything other than number, then it returns an NaN. Okay, so after that, how we can convert, I'll just say to number to string. Okay, so how we can convert number to string. So there is a method called string. Okay, so we have a method called number, there is a method called string method is used to convert, string method is used to convert number to a string. Okay, so we'll just see example. What I will do, I will just declare a variable called a to a string. Okay, I will give my name over here, and what I will do, I will just okay, so before that, what I will do, I am saying the example of number. Okay, so what I will declare a number instead of string. Okay, so what I will do, I will just say string. Okay, it's string string, and what I want to convert, I want to convert 1 2 3 into a text. Okay, or string. So what I will do, I will just log this so you can see what I am doing. Okay, so what it does is it declares this 1 2 3 as a string. Okay, so I will just say type of, okay, so type of a, and you can see the type of a is number, but if I say type of string a, then what I will get, I will get a string. Okay, so this number is now converted to a string. So similarly, you can convert any number to a string, but if I say let b equals to like this, okay, and I want to convert this to a string, so what it will give, just say, so I will just say log, and I will just say, oops, I will just commented this out, log, and I will just say string, and I will just mention over here b. Okay, uncaught string is not defined. Okay, what is the method called? Okay, we are using string, no? So like string, then number. Let me just see what happening over here is string is not defined. Oh, I want to convert this. What I will do, I will just say type of, okay, type of string. So what I will get, just a second, what I will do, I will just copy this and I will just comment this off, and instead of type of string a, I will just mention b over here. Okay, so what I get, I get string over here because it is already string. Okay, and if I convert the string into again string, then I am going to get a string. Okay, but if you convert the number into a string, then you are going to get a number as a string. Okay, so remind this, or you just practice this so you can get better into these concepts. Okay, so I just covered almost everything, but one method is remaining, which is called converting Boolean into a number or converting Boolean into a string. So what I will do, I will just say Boolean into string and number. Okay, so what we can do, which point is this, third one, like Boolean into string. So what I can do, so like if I want to convert this true into a number, so what I will do, I will just say true, and when I console.log this or console log this, so like log number true, what I will get 1 for true, and for false, what I will get 0. So like false, what I will get 0 for false. Okay, so this by this type you can convert, or by using this method you can convert the Boolean into a number, and by using string method, okay, you can convert the Boolean into a string, which will only give a true or false in a form of string, like log, and if I say string what I will get like string false. So what I will get false, okay, in a format of string. And if I just say type of, so that you can get what data type of it is. So I will just say type of string. So what we get string. So by this method you can convert the boolean into number or boolean into a string, okay. So there are some automatic conversion. I will just cover the last point over here, which is automatic conversion. So I will just say automatic type conversion, okay. So what is automatic type conversion? I will just give an example over here. Like if we directly log this, okay. So like 5 plus null, okay. So what is null? Null is a value which you get blank, okay. Null means blank. So if you add anything with blank, like if you add any number with blank, you get that number. But what happens if we add 5 as a string with null? So what I will get? See, you can get, so this null is converted into a string, then I get, and then 5 is also treated as a string because we have declared that 5 in a string, and this null is converted into a string, so I get 5 null. And what you'll do this vice versa. Like I will just cut this and I will just plus, I will just remove this plus from it. So what I will get? I will just get null 5, okay. So like this. And also I will just log again one example over here, like, okay. So if like 5, okay, I have just already mentioned this example, but still I will cover this. 5 plus 2, what I will get? 52, okay. But what if I do this, like log, and now here it treats 2 as a string, okay, and 5 is already treated as a string. But what if I 5 minus 2, what I will get over here? So what I will get 3 over here, because now this, instead of string, this is converted into a number, okay. Similar case for multiplication. Like if we multiply 5 with 2, so this will get converted into a number, okay. So these are automatic type conversion that you must know, okay. So I think almost all concepts are got covered, okay. So I will just discuss, or we'll just go throughout, okay, what we just discussed in this video. So we discussed that what are data types. Data types क्या होते हैं? It describes the data stored in a variable, okay. After that, just a second, okay. So after that, what it says, what are the different types of data? So what are the different types of data? There are Boolean, there are mainly 4 types of data, like Boolean, string, number, object, and you can find more if you go throughout any documentation of MDN or W3 or anything, okay. So what are data types? Why data types are important? So it because data types are important because if you want to in this case, if you want a result of 6, then what we get? We get 24. So for this purpose, we must always use data types, okay. So this is main reason that why you should use data types, or why the data types are important. Or you can say because without data types we cannot get or may not get desired output which we want, okay. So after that we just console log that, and after that we have just seen this example but in a different form, okay. So that this prompt is converted into a string because we are adding a number with a string. So sorry, then this get converted, this 2 get converted with the string, okay. So after that, JavaScript result evaluation. So always when the result is evaluated, we get the results from left to right, okay. As we have seen in this example, you can also try this code at your VS Code, okay, or at your PC. So after that we have seen a data type called Boolean. What is Boolean? So we have seen that there are only 2 types of Boolean, or values, which are true or false, okay. We have also consoled log that values of true and false in a different way, okay, by conducting some example. After that we have seen a string. What is string? Okay, And also we have seen some of the examples, so why you should use double quotes and single quotes. Okay, so why you should use, how you can use quotes inside a quotes, and what are not correct method. Okay, so this is not correct method. So for that, if you want to use these grammatical symbols like this. Okay, after that, numbers, we have seen a number data type, so it can be declared with decimals or without decimal. Okay, and we have also seen if the number is too large or too small, we can declare in a form of like this. If the number is too large, so if there are 5 zeros, so we can declare like this. If the number is too small, then we can declare like this, with zeros after the decimal. Okay, so alert, we have also seen some browser object model methods like alert. Okay, prompt, and we have also seen type of method, which what it does is it tells the data type of a specific variable or specific data. Okay, after that we have seen object, how you can declare object, how you can declare array, and we have seen a type of array which is also object, and type of object which is also a object. Okay, after that we have seen type conversion. In type converter, we have converted a string into a number by number method. Okay, we also converted a number into a string by string method, and also boolean into string and number by string and number method. And we have also seen some automatic type conversion. So when the null is treated as string, or when the string number is treated into a number, we have seen that cases in these examples. Okay, now main thing is that for you, that all the notes will be provided. Okay, all the notes will be provided at our Telegram channel, which you can follow. Okay, the link is given in the description. You can get the all notes over there. Okay, and all your doubts will be also solved over there. So if you have any doubts, you can also ask in a comment section, or you can ask the doubt in our Telegram channel. And to get more content, to get more valuable content, you can follow our all social media, which are given, the links are given in the description. So for today, that's it. We'll end the video for this tutorial. Thank you.